Namaskar. I am Dr. Pankaj Naram, and let me share with you one of my best example, Michael and the super dog. Now this super dog, believe it or not, came to see me 10 years ago. And suddenly one day Michael comes and says, Dr. Ram, we found a big tumor in the brain. Am I right?
Yes.
Big tumor. And they wanted to operate. But Michael never wanted
It was
to operate.
it was inoperable actually.
Yes, it was
inoperable. So
inoperable.
we're in a jam.
Yeah, jam. What to do now? How to handle this tumor? Is it possible to reduce tumor naturally with herbal supplement? And the answer was yes. Today he made a new report and the doctor said that we cannot see the tumor. It is so small that it is negligible.
Yes.
And the dog is totally free from tumor, very healthy, and he is 15 years old. He is like a 105 years old person.
Dog years.
So this dog is now happy, healthy, and Michael is also happy and
Yes.
healthy. Now, the pulse was Vata, Pitta, Kapha, all three, and it was jumping like this. So it becomes Tridosh. So we gave him Life Yoga formula, Jiva Raksha formula, anti-block formula. So anyone who has got tumor, whether it is in the brain, whether anywhere, whether in the uterus or whether in the heart, ancient healing methods, I believe, has a very big solution. Believe it or not, I had a master who lived up to 125. Also had a master who lived up to 145. Also had a master. Also had a master. The ultimate master was Lord Buddha's personal physician, whose name was Jivaka. So Jivaka wrote some ancient scriptures, handwritten scriptures, and then Jivaka said that whenever there is Tridosh, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, when it goes out of balance, when there is toxins, the tumor starts happening. It can happen to anybody on this planet, and this was discovered 2500 years ago. So these secrets which I am sharing with you are coming from 2500 years. Turmeric, haldi is a very powerful anti-tumor herb which anybody can use. If you have a tumor and if it is growing anywhere on this planet, anywhere in this body, then what is the solution? Haldi, turmeric powder 1 teaspoon, then ginger juice, if possible you can find 1 teaspoon, then tulsi, basil, holy basils are also anti-tumor. So 7 to 11 leaves, black pepper 3, you crush it and put 1 teaspoon cow's ghee and take it 2 times a day. And if there is any tumor, and I have been helping people, many women who have got breast tumor or any tumor, you take your left hand and you press this marba here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now whoever has got tumor and if they press here, they will get little pain. So doing it 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 helps the tumor to reduce. And this I have been doing from last 36 years, and I have been helping, believe it or not, more than 72,000 people with different kinds of cancer, human beings, man, woman, including many animals. One day I was in Australia. Now believe it or not, Australian people love animals, I also love animals. So one day somebody says in my lecture, Dr. Naram, you can help animals. Can you come and help my animal? I said, okay, you can bring your animal to clinic. He says, no, you need to come. So I go there, and believe it or not, there was a Bengal tiger. And it was so huge. But this Bengal tiger had 3 tumors. And they wanted to operate, but he was not responding with even simple antibiotics. And believe it or not, I went inside the cage, checked the pulse, and we put the tiger with again anti-block formula, Jiva Raksha formula, Life Yog formula, Immuno 2000 formula, and today after 9 years the tiger is living, roaring and enjoying, and that tiger also has become father of 4 tigers. So this is a power of ancient healing methods on any kind of tumor. Namaskar. Now he will share with you. Michael will share with you.
Yes, so Angel has been coming to Dr. Naram for 10 years. I've been coming for
Angel is super dog.
Super Dog, and she's been under his care. In approximately 2010, she developed Cushing's disease, in which she had a pituitary gland tumor right beside her brain, and it causes a number of problems in her nervous system, but also these tumors can grow and essentially cause the dog to have extreme pain in her head, as well as causing lots of neurological problems. And essentially, it's an inoperable tumor. They're just now starting to operate on these tumors, but so many years ago, they very few people were doing any operations like that, because it's basically under her skull and so on and so forth. So I bought. She'd already been a patient of Dr. Naram's, and I bought. We bought her here and started her on these anti-tumor medicines, which these herbal supplements, which Dr. Naram does, and basically they've kept it under control, and the tumor wasn't growing, which that was what I was most nervous about doing, especially since it's inoperable. But recently we had an MRI scan done, and they said basically the tumor was not even visible on it. It's still there, very, very small, but her Cushing's disease is mostly eliminated, and basically her as far as having any bad headaches from tumor or whatever, there's none of that, and she's living a happy, healthy lifestyle. So the supplements do work, and like say, I've been coming for 16 years, she's been coming for 10, and we come a long way to visit, and it's tremendously worth it. So, and get on a regimen of the herbal supplements, and do it long term, and you can improve your health quite a bit. So, especially with today, we were talking earlier, the stresses and strains of modern life, you really need something like this, as far as is trying to maintain your health. So, we'd like to thank Dr. Naram for his tremendous help, for me, and for Angel, thanks him too.
Thank you.